So most market days were great. We're selling everything, but some days not so good. So I was just coming home with lots of yogurt and just didn't know what to do with it. Didn't have room in our fridge. So Christina had the idea of making yogurt cheese with it.
So we took the yogurt cheese and we made it into all different kinds of dishes that one wouldn't normally find yogurt in. So the yogurt cheesecake is one of them. We actually started selling the yogurt cheese at farmers markets because a lot of people really liked it.
So then we decided also at the creamery to make yogurt cheese, and then that was the end of us making yogurt cheese at home.
So the step-by-step process of making our family Meyer Lemon cheesecake is in 3 parts. The first part is to make the crust, and I crush up the graham crackers. You could use it in a blender or in a food processor, for example. And I add a cup of melted butter and 2/3 cup of organic cane sugar. And then I press it into a springform pan, an 8-inch springform pan. And I bake it in the oven for about 15 minutes at about 350 degrees. It shouldn't be too brown when you take it out, and it'll still be soft, and then I let that cool. Meanwhile, I'm getting ready to make the second step in the process, which is the filling. And in the filling, there are 3 8-ounce jars of yogurt cheese, so a total of 24 ounces of yogurt cheese, 2/3 cup of organic cane sugar, and 3 eggs, 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. First, we just put the yogurt cheese into the mixer, into a mixing bowl with the eggs, and I just incorporate it. I try not to beat it too much because it gets a lot of air in it and then it will rise and crack. And then I add the sugar and the cornstarch and the vanilla, and I just mix it again until it's pretty well incorporated. That goes on top of the cooled crust, and then I bake it in the oven for an hour or 75 minutes at about 325 until it's nice and set, but not entirely hard. It will still be sort of jiggly in the center, but not entirely liquid. I let that cool for about an hour outside, just at room temperature. And then we're ready for step 3, which is the topping. And in the topping, I have 2 small containers of St Benoît Meyer Lemon Yogurt, and a teaspoon of cornstarch, and 2 tablespoons of cream. I actually just take the cream and skim it right off the top of our milk and add that in, and a little bit of our Meyer lemon zest, which is basically just Meyer lemons and sugar ground up in the blender nice and fine. What really makes it sing is the Meyer lemon zest. There isn't really anything better than those Meyer lemons. And then I put that on top of the cooled cheesecake, and I put it back in the oven for about another 15 to 25 minutes at 325 until it's nice and, again, set, a little bit jiggly. And then I cool it 24 hours. So 12 to 24 hours in the refrigerator, and top it off with a little bit more Meyer lemon zest, and that's it. Bon appétit!
So yeah, it's been always a family operation, and all the kids have been involved. One of the reasons I even started the business, to me, was coming from France. You know, yogurt is such a staple. We want healthy yogurt for our kids, and so I didn't want my kids to have to eat commercial sweet yogurt. And so making yogurt that was really, healthy and good for them was definitely something we wanted to do.